Alright, well, a couple of days back we got the Android 11 update once again with some of the fixes for this OnePlus Nord. So as usual, I flashed it ASAP and I've been testing it out since then. And here are the things that I observed after updating to this funnily named 11.1.1.1. Let's call it 11.1 for simplicity. Okay, first of all, there are no new features with this version apart from the usual ones that were with the first version of OxygenOS 11. And even the security patch is older, that is of January 2021. So I'll come directly on the issues that are still there and what has been resolved with this update. By the way, if you just can't wait to get the OTA on your device, then watch the last video on how to get this update right away. First of all, that notification delay. Well, I updated directly from Android 10 and I did not format my device as most of you will prefer that. And to be honest, that issue has been partially resolved, at least on my unit. And though WhatsApp notifications arrive almost timely, Telegram has its fair share of issues still. And no, I did not disable any app optimization. Though you can do that by going to the app info under battery settings, set it to don't optimize and it will get resolved for you. And there will be no notification delays as such. But I still wish it gets fixed once and for all, as many of you told me the same in the last poll. So let's see how it goes, and this issue majorly comes when the device is in deep sleep for some time. Also, the bubble notification feature is partially working now. By that I mean it works for some applications like Google Messenger, and you just have to turn on bubbles in notification settings. And after that, just click on this dot and arrow icon in your notification panel. Yes, this last one. And that will turn on the bubble notification. Also, the bubble notification feature is working for Signal app, which makes me think that the issue might be with Telegram and not so with OxygenOS entirely. So let's see if it gets fixed with the future versions. Okay, after that, coming to the gaming and general performance, well, as you know, the benchmark scores have been dropping since the last two updates, and the effect can be seen on peak performance for sure. For instance, I tried Call of Duty for around half an hour at very high settings, and after a game or two, there were definite stutters and frame drops, especially when there were multiple enemies around or during a quick action. And this starts to happen as soon as the device crosses 42 degrees. So if you want the best gaming performance from this device, well, I would still prefer Android 10 over the Android 11 update. Rest is up to you, and in overall day-to-day tasks, it feels fine for the most part, and usual apps run just fine without any problems as such. About that battery backup, well, it has somewhat improved, but not by a bigger margin, and I was getting close to 6.5 to 7 hours on 90Hz as usual. But just don't turn on that always on display, as you will start to lose close to 10 to 12% overnight, which is way too much, and it just kills the usefulness of this feature. Also, here are some more camera samples that I shot with this device, and there are no issues as such with the rear facing camera, and the front facing one is also as is, but slightly better in exposure though. With apps like Snapchat, the camera just goes down the drain to be honest, and the images are quite bad. Lastly, the Google Assistant has that offline issue whenever you try to invoke it with the device locked, and it doesn't happen all the time, but I did face it occasionally. And apart from this, there are no other issues as such. So if you are already on OxygenOS 11, well, it won't resolve all the issues completely, but will fix them partially, sort of. And there are some definite improvements required with AOD and gaming performance in general. So I hope you take the right call and decide if you should update your device from 10 to 11 or not as of now. And that's it. Before closing this video, well, do press that thumbs up button if you liked it and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I'll see you soon.
Pick up the phone.